is number one in the building. Number one in the building. Hey, excuse me for a second. I had to get this thing adjusted. Ah, man, it's all discombobulated and all kind of good stuff. I had it set up just right. I got this stand. This stand is giving out on me, y'all. Like, it's legit giving out on me. I was just watching, I was just watching a channel where they was having issues. They was having issues on their channel with cameras and stuff like that. Big! Can you hear me okay, bro? Everything good? Thumbs me up, you know what I'm saying? Or just put it like, yeah, you can hear me or whatever. Yeah, boy. Yeah, your boy up in here. Hey, you know what's crazy? Is I am very appreciative of the people that just came on, that just subscribed to the channel, because this morning when I got up, y'all, I was at 585. I'm at 593 right now, man. I'm knocking on the door for 600. Mr. Carson is in the building, man. Shout out to Mr. Carson, man. Hey, Mr. Carson, check this out. I was talking to Tommy big time, man. We got some ideas, man, to get you promoted, bro. Get you up in here, man. Like, you need to have more coverage on this here platform, because I love your raffling system and what you're doing. Audio good, thank you. I love your system. I've talked to a lot of people that's gone through Georgia Mountain Watches, man, and and I'm not just saying this because you won't hear it. Well, I guess I am saying this because you won't hear it. I've yet to hear anything bad about it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, people really enjoy it, you know. So, and I talk about it too. So, yeah, man, we want to get more coverage, man, because I like what you're doing. I like the system that you have. And I know a few people that's, you know, raffled and won watches and stuff like that. I saw, who was it? Weeze. I think he won like 2 or 3 watches from you, from Mete and I. So, yeah, man. Me and Tommy. Hopefully we can get Tommy on here with me, Tommy, and John the phone guy, and we can like kill it. We can kill it. Hey guys, give me just a second, man. We about to jump into this topic. Hey, what you guys rocking today? Watches of the day. Man, all day, Mr. Carson. Best advertisement ever. When you got good product, great customer service, and people tell you about it. So I'll tell you a story real quick, and this is real brief. When I first moved to Indianapolis, I'm from Chicago. When I first moved here, there was a place called, oh yeah, he real full of, man, yeah. That's where I get a lot of my information from. I moved here, and I'm like, I love sweets. I absolutely love sweets. That's my biggest problem. And I was looking like, okay, what's your restaurants here and all this, that, and the other. Hey, bro, I don't have one on, but I brought it out just because I saw your post. So I was like, let me dig mine out real quick. But anyway, my wife was telling me, she said, you like donuts, man, you should go to this place, man. It's called Long Bakery. Said the best donuts in the world. I looked at her, I said, you must be out your mind. Because when I left Chicago, it was a place called Old Fashioned Donuts. Donuts about that big around. Oh my gosh, the butter and the glazedness, it was delightful. You know, and if I had to just have like go into a harder, what they call cardiac arrest because of the food I was eating, I wouldn't have cared for that donut. That's how, like, I just risked my health. You know what I'm saying? Like, that donut was awesome. But then when I got here, and Tommy, what's up, man? I just got to talking about you, bro. Those donuts here, Long's Bakery. If you ever here, shh, be quiet. If you're ever here, dude, yeah. Once we get up and running, man, I'll send you a box. Look at your phone. You text with me. Well, I can't look at my phone. Or you talking about Tommy? So let me see. I got a few of you guys in the room. It's 4 of you guys in here right now. We got 6 people watching. And I appreciate everybody that showed up here, man. As you saw the title, like online shopping. This was actually this was inspired by Vic. So I have a video. It's called Rant Report, and literally, hey Vic, I can't interact with you on IG. Check and see if you accidentally blocked me. Nah, you have 2 channels open right now. You got two Instagrams, bro? Okay, we got 7 people watching, man. So anyway, let's just jump into this whole online thing. What sparked this? So Vic had literally had an issue with purchasing something. And this had nothing to do with shipping, but he purchased something, it didn't go right, and he didn't get service. He didn't get what he needed. You know, I know he wrote the company and stuff like that. And you know what they did in turn? He said, well, you know what? I just want, what? I got 3 what? What do you mean I got 3 channels open? Is it showing I got, Trap, you have 2 live channels going? Really? Gotta be something with, that's weird. You're right, because, let's see. That has to be something with YouTube. When I went to, well, I'll tell you what, I don't know how to fix that right now. I'm at work. I'll do my best to participate. Oh, bro, look. When I saw Tony Big Time come across the bell, I'm good to go, man. We still need to, like, we'll work on that whole live thing too, bro. Because I know we got Mr. Carson came in. But guys, check this out. Today, we're talking about issues with online, and it's more or less, there's a big picture in this. So recently, I talked to Vic, and he had an issue. Well, actually, his wife had an issue. She bought something through Shop HQ, and one thing happened where I believe she didn't, correct me if I'm wrong, Vic, she didn't like one item, or one item didn't fit the bill, so she sent it back. And multiple times, on like each occasion, and like I literally, think I wrote something down here earlier. So she sent something back, a watch back, and it comes back. It was a pair of slippers in the place of the watch. She got some diamond cut bracelet in the place of a watch, and a coloring book in a box, right? So I said, man, that's crazy. And it happened 7 times. It happened 7 times with shipping. And so I was like, okay, bro, let me look into that, because like I've had issues with shipping and stuff like that. And you know, overall what happens is Shop HQ catches it, because I remember I had a shipping issue, and I called Shop HQ, was like, hey, this package was supposed to be here, and it said it got delivered, and it's not delivered. I'm looking at it right now. No, something's wrong. Official Moto Gaming. What's good, fam? What's good, man? Welcome in, bro. I'm just getting started talking about the topic at hand, and it's basically we talk about online woes and stuff like that, and how it affects us, and ways to combat that. So I was just telling people that I was having an issue with shopping online. Vic, which is in the stream right now, his wife had an issue with, like, she bought something, sent it back, and it came back, and it wasn't the item that they sent out. What up, boy? What's going on? What's good? You know what I mean? You got here I really didn't jump into the topic too much. Yup. Tommy Big Time up in here. You know what I'm saying? Out there. Hey, man, be praying for my man, Tommy Big Time, man. He's still out there working, bro. He's still out there working, grinding. And pray for, oh my gosh, man. I watched, before I get into the topic, I watched a program last night. It's a cop show where they do the live. Live PD, I think is what it's called. And one of the nurses got on last night and said one of his colleagues passed away. And he got on last night, was just, you know, talking about, hey, you know, we're out here fighting, we're trying to do this, man. So y'all, man, just praying for the folks, man. Hello, chat. I'm doing good, fam. I'm listening to you, fam. Yeah, so let's, like, as a whole, I think, I also heard a lady, I just got connected. I went through another channel, got connected with somebody through, actually, Bobo Harrison TV. I was just talking to him a minute ago, and he's online right now, chatting it up, networking, getting people to grow and stuff like that. But I talked to one of the people in the channel, or actually got on her website, and she was just talking about how many people are suffering from this stuff, man. And it's real. They said there's people out here playing basketball. You know what I'm saying? They still going to get their hair cut and going to bowling and stuff. And I'm like, these places should be shut down. Let's sit down for a second, yo. Sit down. I'm not saying the people that's in the room, but like, just relax. Just relax, man. Like, so let's get through this. That's a fix. Insta. Don't know what happened. Okay, so, all right, so we got two brothers connecting. So, and man, as far as this subject is concerned, Vic, and you know the one thing that bothered me about this is how often this happens. And it wasn't just you. So, the company, and I didn't put it, well, I did put, I don't think I put it in the description, but the company's called Nugistics. It's a shipping company, right? They do e-commerce and stuff like that. And they are considered to be, Internet Reviewer considers them to be the #1 ranked place for shipping worldwide, right? I've never heard of them until I started dealing with Shop HQ, you know, because I've always dealt with FedEx or UPS or, you know what I'm saying, the post office. Never really, Bob in here. What's going on, Bob? I was like, it's your boy. Yeah, Slim Weeze. What's up, boy? So I basically, I've never heard of this ranking system. Never heard of the company until Shop HQ. But what I did find out is back in 2018, they had an issue with one of their workers where she stole like $20,000 worth of Victoria's Secrets. And then I looked at some more. It's more people involved in this whole scandal, right? Now, I worked for a place called RPS way back in the day, and then FedEx came on the scene shortly after. They tracked everything. This before they even had smart tracking. And yeah, I'm telling my age, bro. I'm talking about back in the 90s, man. Late 90s, like 97, I was working at this job. And if something came up missing on my truck, bro, they coming down like, bro, they gonna crack your head wide open. They gonna take you to the office and be like, hey, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's some stuff didn't get shipped. Jeffrey, one glove in the building. Hey, shout it up, man, for my man. What's going on, bro? Yeah, everything's all good, bro. Salute to the room. See Bob. Yup, watch guy in the building. So, and just think, this is well before the shipping label. So I was looking at some companies that adopted the shipping label thing back in 2016 so they can track it. So when you buy, let's say, for instance, when my wife bought me this watch, she ordered it off a shop, or it was Evine at the time. She ordered this watch. She trusted that Evine was going to fulfill her order for the money that she paid. It came on there, and you know the beautiful thing? It came in this nice yellow box. She opened it up, and she gave it to me. She said, hey, here you go, baby. And I'm like, oh, man, this is sweet. Nice little present. I'm happy, right? And now, over time, what's going on, Mike? What you mean? Like for this? I'm sorry, bro. I've been researching all day, man. Digging into this company, Nugistics, man. So, guys, check this out. I went on Nugistics' website today, right? And I know we just talking about how happy I was with this watch that I got, right? I went on Nugistics' website, and their website is loaded with so much information about what the company's about, when they got started, their mission statement. Here, let me read something to you guys. When you're ready to enrich and involve your brand experience, get to know Nugistics. Unparalleled retail expertise, innovative practices, flexible technology platforms, and actionable data helps our clients analyze, adapt, and outpace the competition. So, with that being said, when you see a mission statement like that, you're thinking like, you know what, this company means business. Let me check them out, because like Mr. Carson said earlier, man, word of mouth will move anything. You know, I used to sell cars back in the day, and nobody knew who I was. I put 150 flyers on people's cars all across the west, the east of Indianapolis, just driving all night. And just wanted to see where that was going to go. And guess what? By the end of the week, I had 10 people come in and buy a car from me. You know what I mean? And then they got to telling their family, oh, this guy was nice, he was this blah blah blah. And then now I got a client base and people trusted me. So when you talking about Shop HQ, because see, you like when you think Shop HQ, you think for us it's Invicta. Now for anybody that watch this on a replay, or somebody that's not, you know, you don't buy watches. Let's say for instance you go on any home shopping network right now, because that's what you're doing. You can't go to the stores. You go on any shopping network or you order, you place your credit card in, the number, you buy what you got to get. What's going on, D? What's up, man? What's happening, fam? You buy what you need, right? And you're trusting that this company is going to ship it. So like a lot of us, man, like our credit card is online. Your credit card is online. You type it in, you hit quick buy, and you walk away. And then you may happen to go back and like, oh, wait a minute, they just added something else. So you put something else in the cart and buy it, trusting that it's going to get there to you. So you don't need to know logistics, I guess, in a sense, because that's Shop HQ or whoever you go through. That's their job to worry about that. Because guess what? I know about logistics a little bit. I used to do it in the Army, but that's not my job to be an expert on how this works. I bet I pay for it and forget about it. I wait for the time, you know what I'm saying? And I go about my business. That's not happening. That's not happening. So this company, not only did Vic's wife have to go through this foolish thing 7 times, there are people, there's companies, so there's multiple people affected by this. Let's look at, and I'll talk about it, man. Victoria's Secrets. They had $20,000 of underwear. This girl stole 400 packages. Y'all look it up yourself. If you don't want to take my word for it, look up logistics and put logistics shopping issues or shipping issues or lawsuit. Put in lawsuit. And I promise you, it'll blow your mind, man. And then there's 204 comments that I didn't read all of them. I just went through some of the comments. People were like, hey, look, I ordered this and it didn't get there. I tried to get the company, and all the phone calls. So I guess it's directed to one person, right? And this is recent. So I take it that they probably downsized because of what's going on. But from the most part, you got somebody who was from New York complaining. You had somebody from Florida was complaining. Somebody from Arkansas. And I'm not making these up. That's on there. If you go in there, you'll see the people that was talking about it. You'll see everything. And I see you, Frat High family linking up. I love that. I love that. Let's smash that like. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please do. So the problem we have with this is now Victoria's Secrets, as big as Victoria's Secrets is, and for those of you guys that go out and you shop at Victoria's Secrets, you go in there knowing that, okay, I got an anniversary come up. I have, you know, my wife's birthday or girlfriend's birthday, whatever the case is, whatever sends you into Victoria's Secrets, you go in there, trust and know that you're going to spend your money, you're going to walk out with product. But let's say, for instance, $20,000, that was, I think they said 400 packages this girl stole over the course of a year. And Vicky's Secrets couldn't deliver on certain aspects. And like now, the customers that's normally shopping there, like, man, well, y'all you don't have this in my size, you don't have that. Good grief, now I got to go across town and try to get what I need. So now they're frustrated. You see, Shop HQ said that they have been multiple arrests, still investigating the situation. Please use the return label because that is your insurance for credit. Okay, now, Vic, let me tell you this. However, so you guys, I'm talking about logistics, and logistics just like right now, that's just one company of many that have the same problem because there are multiple, and I'm gonna tell you about 2 more issues I had with shipping and what happened. But after talking to the young lady today on Shop HQ, because I asked her about this whole situation, I asked her, is there any other way that we can get around this, man? Because I really, if I don't trust the shipping system that you go through, right? And based off of what I just read to you, the mission statement, that's just one small, I'm talking about, that's not even 1% of like everything that they got on this page, man. They got tons of crap on this page. And they got a blogging site on there. They got everything that makes you, if you read through it, you be like, okay, this company's legit. But it's not. Because they have, if you go on there, the Better Business Bureau is involved with multiple lawsuits. And it does show that, Vic, that, people are being prosecuted and stuff like that. Nothing late as, I think, January 1st is the latest case I've seen on there. There's a docket I can go through Google. I think I still have it somewhere. I can't remember exactly what it is because it shows you all of the stuff that's going on legally. But anyway, The crazy thing about this is it breaks trust. It breaks trust and it interferes with how we shop. So Shop HQ already, I've seen so many people online talk about Shop HQ and the issues. Okay, so what happened was Vic's wife had sent a package through back to Shop HQ because I think she didn't like it or something else, like she just didn't like it or whatever the case was, or it may have been broken. But 7 different times that she sent her stuff back, right? And one time they sent it back to her, they sent slippers in place of whatever she was supposed to have. They sent a bracelet and a coloring book. So what they're doing, as soon as it gets to Logistics factory, wherever they do their things at, they're cutting the box open, they're taking the watch out, and they're putting something else in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and my thing, the whole point, I was saying that I used to work and, you know what I'm saying, like in shipping and whatnot at this place called RPS right before FedEx jumped on the scene. And they tracked everything we did, but this was way before smart labels. You know what I'm saying? But so if I stole something from my trailer and it gets to the store is doing inventory, they be like, wait a minute, this didn't get here. Versus like now, where if something don't get there, if it's a problem, you can track it. You can see like, why has my package been here for 3 days? Because you can track it by the date. Of course, you guys have dealt with tracking. I think if you haven't dealt with tracking, it's as simple as this. When you make your purchase, they put into an RF system to where it's scanned in and it sends a ping to your email saying, hey, this person just bought this and it's in process. Now it is in wherever. It's at the post office and it's about to go down there and then it'll be to you on this date. So you can track the whole thing. Back then it wasn't as easy. You had to wait for the store to call the company back like, hey, we didn't get our package. We're missing like 4 or 5 packages. So fast forward to now, there's no reason, no excuse for like for this company to be doing this because so I don't understand how Vic's wife can have 7 packages tampered with, but that's just her. That's her 7 packages. Victoria's Secrets. There was AT&T is involved in this because somebody sent the phone through AT&T. They didn't get their phone. These people are like, when it gets to their warehouse, they're slicing the boxes open, right? And how in the world somebody? I mean, you know what? It's crazy. I wish I had somebody in the room right now on the panel from this company to explain like, okay, this is what's happening. Now, with the Victoria's Secrets, one of the supervisors had the girl prosecuted. The girl, she stole, I'm gonna let you know, she stole $20,000 worth of Victoria's Secrets. This is 2018. But since then, there has been a number of missing packages all the way from 2017. Well, it's probably before that, but because if you guys know Pitney Bowes is a part of this company. You know what I'm saying? Like they endorse Logistics. And Pitney Bowes is the biggest company in the world when it comes to that. You know, that's like, I mean, come on, man. That's the big brother. Like, and how, you know, it's something that Vic said to me earlier. Who's to say that every time, what's going on, bro? What's going on, Tony? Who's to say that every time I send my watch off or whatever I buy through Shop HQ, it comes back to me and it's all wrong? You may be thinking, wait a minute, y'all doing this, man. No, y'all scamming. Y'all scamming. And this is the issue that, you know, Vic is having right now. Is like, man, I don't want to, you know, keep doing this and stuff happens, you know, because they're going to think I'm, not honest about this. And I'm going to say this. For all of the reviews, and guys, I'm going to tell you this. I put the video out, or actually thumbnail out, probably about an hour, 2 hours ago. But I've actually been working on this all morning. Just looking back and forth. I've been reading through comments. I've been reading through reports. I was on the Consumer Reports. I was on Better Business Bureau. I'm like literally, I got a notebook here just full of stuff, information. I got papers everywhere. I got books over there that I was looking through like, man, this rabbit hole is so deep. But I remember being in that. I remember like it's everywhere. It was in the military. It was, man, dude, when I worked, I was a repo guy, shipping and stuff like that. Dude, there's always going to be dishonest people on both ends of it. And my whole thing about even making this live, bro, is it has to stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, people got to be held accountable, and especially when the mission statement that they have, bro, oh my gosh. You know, like, if you go on their webpage, and I encourage you guys to go to Newgistics. That's NEWGISTICS. That is who Shop HQ goes through with sending their stuff. You can't, man. You know what that does? As me as a consumer, I can't deliver on this right now. So, like, this live, honestly, I'm gonna tell you this. If it wasn't for Vic putting this in my lap, I was gonna do this today. Unboxing. Which I'm still gonna do an unboxing, but I said, man, this takes precedence over the unboxing. I can get to the unboxing. I'll probably do it on Instagram or something like that, man. But just that, even that, because guys, why do I get on here all the time? Why do I put content out about watches, family, shoes, and stuff like that? One, because that's my passion. I love doing it. But the other side of that is I do get so entangled in the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? I get entangled, like if Vic puts out a new watch, or John promotes his spec video. Like I watched the video he had last night, and he went in depth in this video. Yeah, he went in depth about this video, well, this watch, right? And that's his love, that's his passion. And as a viewer, I'm sitting here looking at it, you know what I'm saying? Of course, he my brother, I'm going to support him. But let's say, for instance, Fat Cat Collections, I look at his stuff, and I can look at other stuff other than the Invicta, you know? And I'm on here all the time looking at different brands, Nike, Adidas, and stuff like that, just listen to what people got to say about it. But you ruin the entire overall experience when you buy from a company and it doesn't go as planned. So now you got Shop HQ holding the bag. And listen, I'm gonna tell you this, for anybody that comes in and you're not really a part of this community just yet, you just like checking this on a replay. I don't work for Invicta. I don't work for Shop HQ. Dude, I'm on here with these guys, and I'm just promoting the love I have for them, this brand and stuff like that. But it is an attack against Shop HQ, because Shop HQ has their issues as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, say for instance, somebody's having a bad day, you call up and they hello and whatever. You know what I'm saying? You're like, ooh, you got a nasty attitude. That goes a long way with that person. Not saying that happened, but like, you never know. And then the first thing you do is, when you see the comments, like, all right, let me look at this real quick. This is Leanne Cohen is on time. No, I enjoy watching you daily. You bring a smile to my face and always good laugh. I enjoy your passion for Invicta. I respect you as a vet. Thank you. You know, listen, you already know I love you. You are the best. You the best. I'm telling you. And you the best part of you. Listen, you are the best part of Bob. You know that. But and I appreciate that. I thank you so much. And I mean, that's just me. I'm always gonna be on here. And like, another reason why I'm doing this is because I want people to know, like, it's not my truth, but this is what it is. The Invicta lifestyle, the Invicta family, the Invicta experience and stuff like that, all of that is wrapped up in when you go to work, you spend your money on these watches. And guys, we got watches all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've heard on when they promoting watches on Shop HQ, and when they go live, they always say the average collector got 10 or more watches on average. You got some that got 1 or 2, but like on average, you got 10 or more watches. So you have invested in Invicta 10 times. You've trusted either the Invicta stores, or going actually into an Invicta store if you have one in your city, or Shop HQ. Or the cruises too, if you go there. Some people don't realize that there's things outside of cruises. But that ruins the overall experience. So for Vic's wife, she had to wait. And I think Vic, correct me if I'm wrong, she paid 2 months for something, right? And it hadn't come back. Just chime in. And I'm going to tell you what happened, what I read on here. There was somebody that bought something through Shop HQ. They didn't disclose what it was. But I was reading through one of the comments. They said, I bought something and it was broken. I sent it back. No, it was a watch. It was a watch. They said the crown had came out. They sent it back. And they waited, right? And they forgot about it. Completely forgot about it. But then they saw that, like, the value pay comes out. So they call Shop HQ and they go, hey, my timepiece hasn't come back yet. And on Shop HQ, they're tracking it for me. It's like, okay, it's still here. So it's sitting there. Now, what happens is they're saying that Shop HQ purposely, now this person that left a comment said Shop HQ purposely did this because they get interest off of your value page. I don't know where they got the information from. You have to show me. You got to back that up. Hey, Smith, how you doing? Janet told Shop HQ that she bought 74 pieces, me 121. What will we want to be dishonest? Why we want to be dishonest? They understand, but if they did, it would be a problem. We would never do that stuff. Okay, let's talk about that, Vic. Let's talk about that. Let's say, friends, okay, so you guys have, between the two of you, you got just under 200 watches. Just under, right? You're like knocking on the door for 200. What if I go, my name is Curtis for today, and I'm at home, I'm bored, don't know what I want to do, and I'm clicking through channels, I'm tired of looking at Netflix, I'm done. And I'm like, oh, what's this home shopping network? And I'm looking, they got these watches, and I'm like, oh man, that's nice. And this bad boy pops up, bam. I'm like, ooh. And then I'm looking like, oh man, they talking about all the features. And I'm like, oh man, this thing is nice. I buy it for whatever price they disclose. I buy it and I wait, it comes back. And let's say the crystal was cracked in it or something was broke from Invicta, right? And then I send it back and I wait. What's going on, Rico? And I wait and I wait. The first value pay comes out. And then I'm calling like, hey, I didn't get my watch back. Like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, and the point I'm making is, Vic, you have made nearly 200 transactions, be it Yellow Tag or Shop HQ, but majority of your stuff has come through Shop HQ. Correct me if I'm wrong. You have a background with them. They seen how many purchases, but I'm brand new to the game, and this happens to me. Where do we go from there? Let me see. Say hi from Indiana, Wooly 80. Hey, what's going on, bruh? Hometown native, you know what I'm saying? It's not fair across the board, bro, because it shouldn't matter, be it they did this to me also. So that's my thing, is who is held accountable for this? Because I'm not gonna say that Shop HQ is like completely innocent in this whole situation or at fault. And I'm not trying to play a blame game at this point. It goes above that because let's say I spent $60 on a watch, right? And guys, you know, when they promote, the difference between these two. This bad boy was expensive when it came out. That blue label, right? This one, when it first came out, I think was like 189, correct me if I'm wrong, like 189, they dropped it down to like 118 or something. I jumped on it when it hit $100 because I was like, I really didn't have the money. This one, I wasn't able to get it at the time. It was out of my price range, right? So if I spent $60 on there, that meant that's all I had possibly, or you may have liked it, a $60 watch. They charged her 2 value pays each transaction before she got full credit. Okay, but the thing about it is, you buy what you buy and you spend what you spend, but you put your hard-earned money on that. Or if somebody gave them, I don't care what the case was. It could be so many different variables, but you spent your money, you trusted the value pay system that they have, or you may have just bought it outright, because I know everybody don't do value pay. And you expect more. You expect more because, you know, the biggest thing about when you buy stuff, I'm from the old school, and it was a store called Four Brothers. And I trusted that they was going to have wholesome bread. I trusted that they was going to have my Honey Smacks, my Captain Crunch. You know what I'm saying? I was the cereal. Like, I love cereal. But I trusted they were going to have the items I needed. When I came in, it was always, hey, brother, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? It was, these guys, where were they from? They were from the Middle East. And every week, every Friday or Saturday, they knew they were going to see either me or my mom. And I trusted them with it. Like, I can go in there. I went in there one time and left my wallet. I said, oh, shoot, I forgot my wallet. He said, don't, just bring it back. That's trust right there. So I have made this decision to buy 139 watches from Shop HQ. Okay? 139 times out of every transaction. Well, let me see. I've had some from the cruise, of course, and Yellow Tag, but that's probably like maybe 7 watches altogether. Be the difference. Hey, what's going on? What's going on, Joy? So this is a problem. This is a problem. And it just so happened, you know what I'm saying, it hits home because, yeah, we know Vic. Everybody in the room know Vic right now. I mean, and people that's coming on replay, people that will be involved with this, because YouTube will keep this up for as long as they got the lights on. So if you're catching this on replay, mostly everybody in this chat knows each other. You know what I'm saying? Be the difference. Joy is the newest addition to the family. You know what I'm saying? One of the newest additions, but like she's still old school in it. You know what I'm saying? She got an old school vibe. That's my sister. You know what I mean? Salute. But the point I'm making is you should not be bullied by a company. You should not have to deal with this crap. You know, I don't care who it is, man. And I was a supervisor, and I worked with people that I'm like, okay, you're not about to write. You sneaky. Something's going on. You can't tell me if you're a leader of your company, if you are a supervisor, or if you're running it, and you having these issues in a certain department, you need to double down and work on that department. Vic, you stupid. And that's the biggest issue we have here. You know, and Joy, since you walked in, what we're talking about is the issues of buying online. And I'm actually talking about a particular company right now. It's called Logistics. It's a shipping company. Let me see what you said. They did this to me with the Hercules. They sent me the wrong color and they canceled my order. They wanted to change me retail price. I sent it back. My wife asked them to pull my account and check. And you know what? I can tell you guys this. Tony, you wasn't on the cruise, but I can tell you the AL said, he mentioned this. He said, you know, we're doing better about listening to the customer because people have brought up the fact that it was some issues. It was some stuff that had went on. And this is more than just like if I sent you hey, bring this watch out or do this. No, this is a customer service issue because that was one of the biggest things. And you know, Vic went through that with the actual stores. Vic bought something from the store and they put the wrong price on it and they took his money. They didn't tell him. He checked on it, I believe. Vic, correct me if I'm wrong. You checked on it, and he was the one that had to initiate the whole process. So he wrote AL, and and this happened some months back. I don't know how many. Vic, how many months ago was that? But the overall thing is, I mean, I know, like they say, Rome wasn't built in a night, overnight. But this company's been out since 1999. Logistics. And Invicta's been out. I mean, Invicta, of course, been out since the 1800s. But when he revamped it under AL since the 90s, mid to late 90s, whatever it was. Like, I seen one report said it came out 91, one said 94, 95. I don't care. It was the 90s. 7 days after. Okay, so he found out 7 days after, and that's because he initiated. Now that does come into play, a person that just bought one watch should be treated fairly. I'm just being honest. Like, if I just bought one watch and it went wrong, you should be treated fairly. But there is something to say about, let's say, for instance, Bob got screwed by Invicta or Shop HQ. Or Mark Hines. We both know, everybody in here knows those two guys got some of the most beautiful watches ever. They sent me back the correct color. Then okay. But here's the thing, Tony, it shouldn't take that. It should not take that. Guess what? I work in retail, and you know what? I'm trying to be fair when I say this. I'm not in AL shoes. I'm not in the director of logistics shoes or the director of Shop HQ. I'm not in their shoes, so I can't explain how business looks from their end. I know, as somebody that's been a supervisor, I worked at one of the largest rental car companies in the world. You know what I'm saying? And my job was to make sure whatever store I was at, customers were satisfied, and the company was protected from the customers that we got coming in, because you can't imagine how many people steal cars. People steal rentals. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you have to be on your job. You have to do your due diligence, man. You have to abide by the rules, but you have to listen. That's one of before I got promoted, I had to study so much, and it's like, hey, you got to listen to the customer, man. We reflect our community, right? So if that's the case, that works for Enterprise, that works for Invicta, that works for Bridgestone, Firestone, Whirlpool. It don't matter. It works for a company. That's business. And I'm saying as a consumer and somebody that works in retail, you can tell you do have control of that. Now, Tony, it shouldn't have took, hey, this is the wrong color. Oh, shoot. You know what, Mr. White, I'm so sorry. Here, let's send this on out and do this, that, and the other. And, yeah, they probably got a ton of people sending stuff back. 1st December, I sent AL a detailed letter with pics. I didn't even get an email response back. Now, I'm boycotting Invicta online. And I'm going to tell you something. He's been standing by that. I spoke with a customer shop HQ service rep. She said, big problem. Our folks not paying their value pays and they're cut off. They said those folks are the biggest complainers. I don't blame Shop HQ. Hey, you know what? That happens. And I'm glad you brought that out, Bob. Here's an issue. Here's the issue. And I got this right here. Some of the comments that I read today, a lot of the comments that I read today, I got on Shop HQ. Because I want to be fair. I looked at FedEx, I looked at UPS, I looked at Logistics, I looked at Pitney Bowes, Invicta, and Shop HQ. I looked at everybody as a whole. You know what I'm saying? And some of the people, and when I tell you guys, it took me a couple hours just to read through all this verbiage and stuff like that to my head start hurting. There are people, no, not for that, Bob. There are people, well, I'll catch you up, Bob, here in a second. There are people that got on there, and let's say, for instance, I got this watch, right? I didn't like it. I sent it back. And the same thing that just happened to Janet, where the package was tampered with, right? You get it back to Shop HQ, and it's a pair of fuzzy slippers in there. And you're like, wait a minute. What the heck? You're looking at the shipping label, and you're like, wait a minute. This guy just bought a watch, and he sent back slippers. No. And then like you trying to figure it out and you're saying, hey, no, this is not the issue. I sent the watch back. I don't know where the slippers came in, right? And now they're blaming Shop HQ. They said, Shop HQ, this is your fault. Shop HQ was like, wait a minute, no, we just received it. This is what we received. And there was a lot of people complaining, and their complaints were misdirected. You know, just like with some of the rating system. If you look at the rating system on, you know, with the watches and stuff, and I was trying to make a conscious decision on if I should get this watch, it's cool when you say, hey, man, it's a good colorway. You give it 5 stars. But then I'm looking at, there are like 35 people said the same thing. I'm like, okay, I'm trying to figure out what's going on with this watch. So now I got to research it. And it's not a lot of information about that. Now, again, I'm not knocking the people that say, hey, I love the color, I love the look, I love the style, but I need to know a little more. Can you go a little more detail? And I'm using it as an example when it comes to rating the service that you're receiving. So I had to dig through some stuff, and I had to get on Better Business Bureau and look and see what's going on, what the experts are saying. And I'm going to tell you this, because we can kick this around a lot. And Bob, I don't know if you caught it, but Vic's wife had bought some items from Shop HQ, sent it back, and the packages were tampered with, and they sent back coloring books, slippers, and a bracelet. Something that had nothing to do with what she bought. They tagged the bracelet. They sent back to us to see if we would say it was from QVC. They didn't want it back, but we did. Yeah, so it was, and that's the crazy thing is QVC has nothing to do with Invicta or Shop HQ. So they took an item out of another box, put it in her box, and took her item. So regardless of what happens is, you have the customer that's affected by this. You have the reputation of Shop HQ and QVC. So now you have on all ends, people are just like pissed off, right? You know what I'm saying? And I was looking at, I think the most expensive item I see now was taken through this logistics was like $1,000 that reported. Now I don't know if it was anything other than that, but like what was reported, it was $1,000 item that this person complained about. And this overall affects everybody. I'm gonna show you how it trickles down. Shop HQ has been around since I forgot what the name it was called. NBC, Shop NBC or whatever. But there was another name I saw that was older than Shop NBC. It is an issue with the shipper, some shady folks. It is. Now here's the dirty part about that, Smitten, is people know this. 100%. People know this, right? So you'll get some people that's like, oh, I'm gonna take advantage of this, and you'll have people that, and I'm not trying to put no ideas that's already been in your head. You may take advantage of the fact that I can buy something and send it back. I'll get my money back. I'm gonna send something garbage. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll go to the dollar store and put something in there, like, hey, I didn't go to that. You did that. And yeah, that stuff happens, and I think that's what, and I know that's what Vic is talking about. Vic don't want to be accused. His wife don't want to be accused of trying to scam the system, because there are dishonest people on both ends. There's people that shop that know they can get over, and then there's people that on the other end. But you know, for the most part, you do have some clout or credit in the fact that you buy all the time. You know, like especially with your name being promoted on. I mean, Vic is not even a part of the Invicta thing. Hold on, let me see what you just said, bro. For substance cheaper and having to tell them. Hope I want to read your comment in. Tell them don't price match. How in the heck can we price match when it's one entity? The kicker was they could order the same watch off the website for whatever price it was listed as. E-com alerts is the price. Right. Okay, and I'm reading yours now, Bob. Used to call their credit card company. Credit card companies will always side with the customer and issue. Investigate. Hey, bro, just got that. Hey, welcome in. You know what, Bob? And here's the deal, y'all, with that, you know, with the whole issue of you can, Bob. You definitely can call your credit card and company, and yes, they will side with you. But you know, I'm looking at the overall experience. When you drop off a UPS store for Amazon, it gets scanned immediately, and your credit is issued. Yeah, it is. It is. All I'm saying is this, y'all, is this company that Shop HQ trusted and Invicta Watch Group trusted to deliver their packages, and Victoria's Secrets, AT&T, Sprint, all these companies are like trusting him, and especially if they saying that this is like they were rated this company is let's say #1 in global e-commerce and fulfillment, delivers around the world. This company delivers around the world. So if they're doing that here in the States, who's getting scammed overseas? It should not be. You see, Shop HQ should set something similar up. You know, I talked to a rep today from Shop HQ, and she did tell me this. Let's say, for instance, you go through this issue, right? And when you get the shipping label, which I'm sorry, I don't have the shipping labels over there. When you get your shipping label, it has a return on there, and that is the quickest way or the cheapest way for you to send it back without being charged. Now, she did explain to me today, if we decided that we're gonna, who's in the company? Oh, what you talking about, bro? If you decide to go through, let's say FedEx, is yes, or post office. No, it's Nugistics. Now UPS and the post office do get involved once Nugistics deliver it here. Like wherever to you, like for me, I track mine. I place the order, the whatever UPS or the post office send it to Nugistics. Nugistics send it here, and then my UPS people bring it here to my house. So the shipper is that's entrusted by Shop HQ is Nugistics shipping. Nugistics. So and they pretty much, I mean, they're a powerhouse. Like according to what I'm looking at, man, they're huge, especially having Pitney Bowes promoting. I just don't see it, man. And then on top of that, like, what if you run a gamut of saying, hey, this is an issue, like they may write it off like that's one little watch or maybe 2 little watches or something like that, and they write you off because they're like, hey, we got other things to worry about. And just to catch you up, John, this company had a employee prosecuted in 2018 for stealing $20,000 worth of Victoria's Secrets. In 2019, they had another issue with Victoria's Secret. So they have multiple people that are doing this. It's a ring. And I'm like, here's the thing. It took her, it stated, it took her a year. 400 packages. And I forgot how many pair of underwear and lotions and stuff that she stole. They caught her because, you know, like they started investigating. She's selling stuff on Facebook like a dummy. But the fact that, I mean, regardless of the fact, you're going to have some misguided people. You're going to have some ignorant people out there that's doing dumb stuff, stealing. I mean, you working at a job, bro. You got a job. A lot of people can't work. You know what I'm saying? And you out here doing stuff like that. We have never had an issue here in Atlanta. Janet just told me the only way to get refunded is to use a smart label that gives you that insurance. Okay, so here's the deal. The lady did tell me today that you can send it. You can send it through, like say for instance, you don't trust them. You can send it. And she said they will still honor everything. They will still insure it. But if you spent $12 to get it shipped, they will only pay $5.99. That's the max. They will not. They couldn't pay. They couldn't insure that. I mean, they wouldn't pay the extra. You wouldn't get that back. They'll reimburse you up to $5.99 for your shipping costs. But that's if you just decide, hey, you know what? But here's something I will tell you guys to do in a situation like that, Vic. And you got everybody for the most part got smart cameras and stuff like that, or smartphones. I said smart cameras, smartphones. Take a picture, document it. And I got that from an insurance agent. When you're claiming stuff like that, take a picture. It's time, date stamped by your phone and send it off. If you want to do a picture or do a video and like, hey, this is me taking this item to wherever, and send it. 30-second video. That's all you need. And if you have an issue, be like, hey, look, I sent it. And if that don't work, then like the next step was the Better Business Bureau Consumer Reports reported. And but like they do recommend that you contact the company though. They said that you can actually call and leave a message on the thing. You see, we only use smart labels. And that's the thing though, John, because they are. All of them are smart labeled up, and they sent and that company's actually in Atlanta. Logistics is actually in Atlanta. Or some part of Georgia. I mean, they have other ones, but like, I think that's where the main one is in Georgia. So they got a thing called, they say they go in the extra mile, start here, sell further, ship greater, and they completely deliver or something like that. Somebody just left me a message. I think that's Tonywhoa. But the thing, like you shouldn't have to try to, cover yourself like that, man. Like my biggest complaint or argument with that is we spend money, man, to like just to move. We do our thing out here, man, and like we don't have time to be trying to figure out the ins and outs of how you running your company or if my stuff is gonna get there in time. Speaking of which, John, let me see. What is the issue everywhere or specific locations? It's not everywhere. It's in particular locations. So it's happened in New York. It's happened in Tallahassee, Florida. It's happened, oh my gosh, Arkansas. I think it was like in the South. It was happening in some other spots. Because like if you go on logistics, if you type in logistics lawsuit or shipping issues, it'll pull up the Better Business Bureau, the Consumer Reports, and there's a few websites. It's called Pissed Consumer. If you looked at it, it's called Pissed Consumer. And there are some legitimate complaints in there. The other ones, man, I kind of just shred. It's like 204 complaints in there. You can't, and I went through, like, kind of scanned through all of them, man. Some of them legit, the rest of them just, and a lot of it had to do with Shop HQ, though. You know what I'm saying? That was the crazy thing. I was looking, I said, you had AT&T was in there, but, like, I'm looking at, well, they said Evine. Because it was, like, Evine at the time. Shop HQ, so. Shop HQ told Janet that if you decide to use FedEx on any other return, it could take months to get credit. She didn't tell me that today. John, Shop HQ said 3 different sorting facilities at the moment. These retailers need to file claims to force the logistic companies to reimburse them and fix it. John, you know what? I mean, that's true, and I'm not debating that. Well, bro, I go on if you go on their website, bro, and just look, and especially when they say, hey, now being endorsed by Pitney Bowes, and when you make claims like that, Pitney Bowes is a powerhouse company, and just logistics, man. And I'm like, bro, you are at the top of the top of the top of the top, and you telling me that you can't get a couple of employees in check? You can't secure this stuff, man, especially when I'm reading your mission statement. I wrote it down. I wrote your mission statement down. I'm looking at all this stuff that you're talking about, man, and you are causing a rift. You know, let's say, and this may sound small, but let's say, you know, on YouTube, there are content creators that will say that they work in the watch community will say, that makes no sense. If you have verified deliveries, why is the refund delayed? You know what? That was a complaint on there. That was a complaint. That was a complaint. But what was I about to say? Lost my train of thought. I was about to say something. I lost it. Y'all forgive me. But that's what I was gonna say. The overall, where everybody's that's caught up in this thing. Everybody's caught up in this thing, man. So for the content creators that are well, you know what, Vic, when you go through other companies, like, you have to pay for the insurance because they know that they charge you part of that fee that you're paying is insuring your item up to a certain dollar amount. Anything past that, like, they will not insure. That's true. Yeah, you're right. They will not insure it. So if you put, like, say for instance, you bought a diamond piece and they ask you what's the price on it, and I'm like, all right, I just paid $1,200 on this, and they said, okay, to insure this, it costs you $100. Shop HQ is like, I'm only paying $5.99 towards that. Other than that, I'm not. But it's insured through that company, through FedEx or whatever. What is all the booze behind you? Yeah, that is. Hey, that's it. That's it. Yeah, I'm still here, fam. Hey, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. And for those of you guys that are catching this on replay, if you made it this far, we're just basically, if you caught it in the beginning, you know that we're talking about the problems of online shopping and everything that's involved with it. Vic, I've used USPS to return stuff, and it was even faster. The ship method was very slow. Prepaid label. That, you know what, Bob, that is true. Yeah, man. We actually we're about to do a run too. We're about to do a run, man. We about to hunker down a little bit because it's got a lot crazier since yesterday. Look, for me, I haven't had too many problems online. And that's good. That's good, you know, and hopefully by the end of this, if you did have an issue, people for the most part know how to handle issues. You call a company and let them address it. I've seen some of the arguments online has been, I shop with Shop HQ, and I was having this issue with the shipping, and they refunded me like 6 months later, or whatever the case is. Now, I'm gonna say this. I will say this without shadow of a doubt. Some people in there, that's fake news. That's fake news. I don't believe all those comments that's on there. I refuse to believe some of the comments that's on there, man. Because misery loves company. And I think some of the people that get on there and leave comments, they don't have any issues, or they're not addressing a real issue. They got an agenda, to keep pushing. Like, why do anybody hate? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the question. Like, why does anybody hate? So some of those comments and questions and concerns and stuff like that, some of the stuff on there, take with a grain of salt. I'm like, I don't believe that. But the sticker is cheaper, easy to track, includes insurance just in case. So I use the prepaid. I had a couple issues. You know what? I'll tell you this. we had something come through. I had a watch come through our mailing system here, and they damaged it. The watch wasn't damaged, but like the box was completely obliterated, man. And they put in this bag, something spilled on it. They put in this bag and told us that like we had to test it to see if it was something chemical, blah blah blah. They went through this whole thing, said, hey, we apologize. They left a bunch of stamps or whatever it was in there, a magazine and some other stuff to make up for their mistakes. And they also put a number like, hey, if you have any comments or concerns or whatever, if you want to talk to us directly, here's a number. We will address it. Again, we apologize for this. They were on it. This is our USPS system here, man. They were on it. What's the sticker? And I had one with UPS before. UPS messed around and delivered my package somewhere else. And they said, hey, we're so sorry. They came over, they delivered it late, too. It was real late. They said, we want to get this to you because we made a mistake. Gotta be careful because it still goes to the storing facilities. Not credit you. This is coming from the reps talking to Janet. I mean, you got to do your, that's the first thing, of course. You know, you always call Shop HQ, be like, hey, what's going on? You know, and like, the lady was like letting me know, you know what I'm saying, if you're talking to them and addressing them about it and like, hey, I'm going to send my stuff through this, and like, I'm sending it back to you, but I don't trust that company that you deal with. And like, all right, like, well, tell me how much it's costing, and they'll see it, and then like I said, they'll reimburse you up to $5.99, but they want, you know, nothing past that. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. This came in today. Mike. Came in today. This came in today. Bow. I got an official Invicta sizing kit. Of course, yeah, it's gonna be an unboxing. I'm unboxing the sizing kit. Yeah, Mike. Question for you, bro. Since you in the building, have you ever had an issue with shipping with Shop HQ? I made it. The prepaid returns do not use the post office to do the return. The post office is just the contracted drop-off place. They hold it at the post office till the shipping company and you pick it up. Yeah. Huh. So I prefer, let's toast it up. Yeah, bro. Don't worry about it. We are, man. I actually got I got a gallon coming in, boy. A gallon of the hen dog coming in, boy. That's just for, you know, just for like for the pictures, man. It's actually just for YouTube. Yeah, just for YouTube. All right, man. Guys, so look, I've been talking about this for about an hour. And I was looking to see if I left off anything. It's all about the money. You know what? Yeah, Bob, it is, man. But, you know, of course, no, I have had any issues. Some don't have prepaid labels. Those are on the most expensive pieces, more expensive pieces. So will they ship you one? Well, I know I've actually had one that they missed the shipping label and they sent me sent some through my email that I could print off. I just gotta make sure, Smith. I mean, we gonna be in the house. They just literally here past that where they're allowing 5 to 10 people in the store at a time, sending them out. Well, like we ordering our food online, and they gather it, and then I just go pick it up. They have it waiting for me. So I don't have to walk in there and do no shopping. They telling us now that every time you walk out the door, you need to have your mask on because it's airborne. I mean, here, because everybody, they're not taking it serious. You can call them. Yeah. I did that before because I had bought a drone through Shop HQ, and it was, bro, man, I was so upset. And when I called them back, they said, do you want another drone? I was like, yeah, I do. Send me another drone. And they called back, said, unfortunately, we sold out of that item. I was like, oh my gosh. And the lady said, "What you want to? We getting tequila? Yes, sir. Oh, we getting tequila too." She said, "Do you want to have this money refunded, or do you want to put on another item?" I said, "You might as well just like you can credit it back, because I'll probably have a watch by the end of the day anyway. Because the drone wasn't that expensive, but I mean, I was gonna use that money they took just to put on another watch, which I did." Depending where you live, they do not allow the prepaid labels. And I'm glad I don't live there. Tequila. Hey, ladies and gents, I'm back. Had to handle some cleaning and laundry duties. Yeah. Oh, what's this? Be the difference. See, now they playing games and try. Was it done? Hold up. No, give a new item. You know what, Joy? I'm not gonna say I haven't had too many. I probably had like 1 or 2 issues before. But let's see what. The one, hold on, let me see what. Let me read that comment again. Was it the drone that goes on water too? Yeah, yeah. I was so happy when I got it, man. When I got it, I had the thing all plugged up and everything, man. The remote control was broken. Pennsylvania shut down the liquor stores. Yeah, they see. That's what they're doing here. I'm out of Jack. We about to have a problem, y'all. I'm telling you, when this thing is over, I think with like I think the first spot we heading to is Georgia. That's the first, like I think that's the first spot we going to see her sister. Shut him down, seriously? Bunk that. That's when the fire goes, I don't know, the ears, because now all of a sudden it's this right. I was like, come on, man, are you serious? I wanted that. Because here's the thing was, I wanted to go through the whole drone situation. You know what I'm saying? Start getting like some feed. Man, I had all these ideas, man. I wrote a show. I literally wrote content based on that drone. And it's over with now. No more brownies, bro. No more brownies. I just cut sweets, man. I cut sweets. I'm back in the, I got challenged by Stephanie, 50 and climbing. So I've been hitting my push-ups every day, been killing it. And I've added some other stuff to it. I'm doing jumping jacks. I'm doing jump rope, doing flutter kicks, mountain climbers. And what else? What was the other thing? Oh, like the dash in the backyard. It's hard because I wear a mask that has a mask in it. You know what I'm saying? Just to restrict my breathing. It reminds me, like, because I flew out to Utah before and we were working out. And I felt like I was going to pass out. But I tell you what, when you come down out that elevation, or it's like the blood just be circulating. And that's what that simulates with that, like restricting your breathing. Pumps a lot of oxygen in your blood. Gives me a lot of energy. Hold up, I missed some comments. Woohoo! You gotta make a pit stop, DC area. I'm willing. I will definitely. Let me see. DC will beat if she makes brownies again. No, I'm done eating the brownies. By the time I will be done with them, they will do reviews on that. I believe it. I believe it. Whoa, is that dangerous? I got you. Man. What? I like give me. I'm sure that they've been taken advantage of a few times and put their price. Just like folks who return their 90 TV after the Super Bowl. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Since we talking about that, Bob, so look, there were maybe 10 or more comments. There were maybe 10 or more comments that literally said, Shopbase, I bought this item, and it said, maybe 6 or 7 of them said Evine, but then it switched over to Shop HQ. It said, I bought this item, and come to find out, they only give you, 90 days to return it. And I think that one guy said, and he said it on here, he said, I called them and said, hey, look, I'm shipping this out today to get my return. And the lady told him, no, it has to be in our warehouse. So is today your last day? And they was like, yeah, I'm calling you to let you know that I'm shipping it. They was like, well, by the time we get it, it'll be too late. And like, you're still going to get charged for it. And he gave Shop HQ the worst rating ever. It's bad. It's on there. It's on there. You can, if you feel free to look through that. And I'm like, wait a minute. So you had an issue. They gave you 60 to 90 days to return this item. And you waited the whole 90 days or 89 days. And you got a problem with Shop HQ? No, that's your problem. Because when you got it the first day, you saw this thing was broke. You should have been like, hey, look, send it back. Send it back. Don't forget to stop in Virginia to Godfathers. Hey, I gotta go, man. Look, you know what? I told Godfather this, man. He just impressive to me, man. That dude is something else. Real cool dude. And that name is fitting for him. You know what I'm saying? Because like the Godfather, and I'm not talking about like a no gangster level, but like for me, when I was growing up, my Godfather was everything. He was the information for me. He was a disciplinarian. He was like if my dad wasn't around, yeah, I listen to him. You know what I mean? So Godfather, he's that dude. He like your uncle, your dad, your brother. That dude's cool. I like Godfather, man. Thumbs up the live, please. Thank you. As far as that, Bob, there are people, and I get it too. I couldn't imagine. Well, I guess I could because I've been on that end of it. So, for example, I work in retail, work around jewelry and stuff like that. It's normally 30 days. I have sent stuff back after 35 and no issues. No, this was during Christmas. It was during the Christmas time when you know how like if you bought it like 3 months out, and they give you pretty much the whole Christmas season to return it, and they waited. They came, trying to send it to them February 1st or some crap. Trap, we need you to come to DC. Hey, bro, I promise I'm down. Most definitely, man. I want to come out to DC, man. Y'all doing big things out there in DC, boy. Hosting events and stuff like that. Bob gets on there, talked about the group. You know what I'm saying? Mike, that's because you the man. But what was I talking about? Oh yeah, man. So as far as Shop HQ is concerned, you're right. I do put myself in that because as me working in retail, I got people that'll come in and man, they always trying to scam. Somebody came in. This is the dumbest thing ever. The girl comes in. She has her ring, and she said, "Well, I really don't like this ring. I want to get something else equal value." And I said, "Well, you've had it." I'm looking at how long she had it. I said, "All right, well, I guess I can just swap it out. You don't like the ring?" She said, "No." I said, "Well, what are you trying to get?" She said, "I want to look at this diamond ring over here." Here's the thing. Her fiance didn't disclose to her that he spent the Valentine's Day special. And the Valentine's Day special was $24. So he passed it off as it being a diamond when it was actually a sapphire, right? And it was a pretty nice little ring, you know what I'm saying? A little silver, set in silver. She thought it was white gold. So she said, "Well, he told me he spent about $1,200 on it." And I'm like, $1,200? Deceiving. And she trying to, she's like, okay, so he's the one to blame. She didn't know any better. But still, he shouldn't have never lied. So now I got a problem. This lady cussing me out. Like, no, my ring cost this. I said, "Ma'am, here, I'm going to show you the diamond tester." Nothing. It's a sapphire. You see this blue light right here? That means a sapphire. The green light means it's a diamond. So get this out of here. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, oh my gosh. She was embarrassed. But again, people lie and try to get over. So I get it from Shop HQ standpoint. They have to protect their interests because Anybody can say, oh no, I don't like this, or this product was trash, or whatever the case is. In some cases, like I said earlier, if I bought a Blue Label, anything, and I spent $300, or like I just spent my value pay, and I say I don't like it, and I sent back a Pro Diver, you know what I'm saying, and Shop HQ get it back like, wait a minute, this is Pro Diver. No, I sent back the Blue Label. The Blue Label sitting on my living room, and I'm going to argue with you. And then you can call your credit card company and tell them, like, nope, get my money back. Yeah, I get that. I get that. Mike, that's because you're the man. Yeah, you're right. Oh, he played her. Yeah, he did play. Man, played her. Oh my gosh, to the left. And that happens so much, man, in retail. Man, bro, I live it. Man, like literally, I live it on a regular basis. Uh-oh. Am I buffering, y'all? Guess the wedding's off. I got a message from okay, all right. You know, YouTube be sending me messages like, hey man, your internet connection is like so it looked like I was buffering on this side. The wedding, I guess the wedding is off, man, because she clowned me in front of all those people until I pulled out that diamond tester. She was like, oh, yes, yeah. I mean, it's real sterling silver, and it's a real sapphire, but it's not a diamond, sweetie. I'm sorry. Okay, thanks, John. Yeah, man, but as far as it's concerned, man, I mean, we can take this any kind of way. We can take this up and down, in or out. At the end of the day, it's not our fault that these things happen. The people that put themselves in a position to want to scam, yeah, this doesn't apply. But again, this was like Janet had 7 issues. 7. And then what about Victoria's Secrets? What about AT&T? All these companies had issues going through logistics. And I just feel like there should be something that happens. You know, and I'm not saying shut the company down or nothing like that. But P-Soul 87, what's happening? Man, living in living color. Enjoying myself. Welcome to the stream. If you've seen the thumbnail, man, all I'm doing, I'm just talking about, you know, the problems with buying online and the companies that, you know, put stress on our lives. I was telling, I'll catch you up. The story was there's somebody in the stream right now, a wife bought some stuff through a company, sent it back to the company, and the shipping company tampered with the product. Took the product out and put something else in its place and sent it back, trying to pass it off, you know. So, and that's the issue we're talking about. And we were just kind of, everybody was kicking around their experience with shipping, giving advice. I mean, because at the end of the day, at the end of this one thing I would like you guys, I mean, like, we need to come up with solutions as from a consumer standpoint. What rights do we have when we doing this stuff? You know what I'm saying? And we do have a lot of rights to do. When I returned the watch to Costco, they looked at a picture on watch and returned the desk. The manager had to prove what I was returning was the same watch I bought and was on a receipt. Okay. Wow. Well, you know what? Large items. You know, when somebody brings if somebody comes and get a ring from me, there's a system that we have that throw the whole shipping company. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Throw the whole company away. When people buy stuff through my company, there's a profile that's started. We literally put your name and information in there, address and whatnot. If you want to, I could put as much detail about you in here as you want. Wish list, the whole 9. And if you bought a $10,000 diamond ring from me and you didn't like it, you have the option of bringing it back within the time period. We can either give your money back or try to switch you out into something else. But if you come back saying, hey, I bought this from you and I'm looking, I can't find your profile, so now I have to go through a system to try to track you down. Some people don't like that. This Vegas IBI show. Thanks, Doc. Thanks. Who that? Chris Penn Vegas. Hey, how you doing? So basically, some people don't like that. Some people feel like, you know what, I shouldn't have to go through all this. And I'm like, hey, you got to understand, we have to protect you and the company, because what if this isn't a ring that we sold you, or like you got this from somebody else, and they trying to pawn it off as they're buying it from K. You know what I'm saying? So here's the crazy thing is people will buy boxes from our company. Even like, I don't know if you guys know this, Shaq has an jewelry line in Zales. You know, and that's, let me read this. eBay has global shipping, so they open every package before shipping it overseas. This way, there is no funny business. You got to take precautions, and you got to protect your interests. You know, it's a business. You can't trust anybody, really. You know, even the people that's been with you for years, you know what I'm saying? You just can't, you know, I mean, you develop a trust, and you hope that it doesn't go wrong. So take, for instance, the lifestyle, right? Which you guys are participating right now. Now, I greatly appreciate everybody that's in the stream right now. But I became what I am right now because I follow Invicta watches. I follow people that follow Invicta watches. I love kicks. I love hats. You know what I'm saying? And I follow people. DC, what's going on, man? You know what I'm saying? I follow all this stuff, right? So now, therefore, I exist within this community. That affects me. Say, for instance, Shop HQ went away because of bad business practices. Where would that leave people that follow Invicta? They will look for another source that is showing it or streaming it. You know what I'm saying? They'll be like, hold up, wait a minute. We got to find our fix. And if that entity goes away because of bad business practice, then, like, there's a whole community that's, like, kind of wandering around like, what the heck can we do from here? So pretty good, just working. And that stuff like that, people don't like. You may think that that's a small thing, but logistics can, like, that hurts it. That hurts the company. And then on top of that, you know, the smallest portion of that gives those people that, and I'm not even calling them a name, but the people that are so negative online, that are saying, hey, when you buy stuff through this company, it's trash, the customer service is garbage, and blah, blah, blah. And that's from little bit, I mean, just searching so much little information. So if I would have just stopped at one, let's say I read through 5 comments today, I would have got on here and be like, hey, y'all, you know what? Based on those comments I read today, Shop HQ is trash. Invicta's trash. Logistics definitely trash. But you have to read everything in its entirety. You have to absorb all this stuff, man. Get your information. You guys have the Bulldog Network. Can I do an unboxing online?
Listen, these are my gifts.
I know, but can I do an unboxing? Hey, y'all. So I want to do an unboxing.
No.
And she.
It's my birthday gifts.
Okay, so DC got a birthday coming up, y'all, and let me unbox one then. Just one. Wait a minute, the camera on here.
I said no.
You just scared my whole soul. Dang. Nordstrom has banned my neighbor's son from returns. Their son returned 7 expensive Burberry t-shirts after he said
because they feel like they
excessively shrunk in the wash.
He had no receipts.
Nordstrom had enough.
They was like, you're
oh my gosh.
Point blank.
Hey, you know what?
Walmart does that.
You know what? On the Walmart though,
you only get 2 tries without a receipt.
But you know what? That even with the receipt though,
I can bring as much as I want to as long as I got a receipt because I've showed that I've paid for it. But they feel like if you're stealing,
yeah,
and you keep bringing stuff,
yeah, I get that. But here's the thing, with this comment right here.
Oh damn!
If you bought a Burberry shirt and you wash it and it shrunk, and you like, let me go get another one. You wash that one and it shrunk.
Why you gonna keep?
Why you keep coming back, bro? I banned you after 3. Get out of here. No, I'm not.
I'm hungry.
You should buy 2 sizes up if you're gonna be doing that.
Or he could just be gaining weight.
I've never shopped Bulldog. Bulldog, bro. You know what? I can't get into the Bulldog Network. Literally, will fall asleep while watching it.
It sucks. Bulldog is
Hey, I think Bulldog is John's favorite channel.
John,
I know John gonna cuss me out.
Bulldog sucks.
It's rough too. Hope everyone is feeling amazing and beautiful day. Just wanted to send positive energy, man. Rico, you always got positive energy, man. Rico, you be chill, bruh. You be straight chill.
He was on a cruise, wasn't he?
He didn't come on a cruise. He didn't come, not this one. He was last year. I was hoping he came on a cruise this year. Next year, Rico.
I don't know about next year, but 1 year.
Next year, we'll be straight by next year.
Next round still be dealing with this coronavirus because people don't want to stay at home.
We'll be fine.
Which one we gonna open?
Look at, get your hand out of here, John. John responded, God, dog.
Is it gonna be this one? The white box? There ain't nothing in there. I got this.
Yes, it was. You just spilled it. You just spilled it.
Where did I spill it at?
Right there. It's on your house coat.
Huh.
See? I'm trying to look out for wifey. Hey, quit playing.
Let me see the other box.
No, you can't see the other box.
I will.
This had my name on it, so go somewhere.
But it don't have your credit card number on there.
DC said, Smitten said hello.
Hi, Smitten.
All right, get your hands out of here. What are you doing?
It's that tattoo because Smitten's loyalty.
Oh.
Loyalty.
If you don't get out of here with your loyalty self.
Give me my box. I'm about to open my
No, this is mine. This is mine. I ordered this for me. So can I unbox this?
You're not.
Well,
no, this is you.
That's mine.
This came in your name. That came in mine. Let's get it together. That came from
that came in my name.
It
is.
This came in your name because I ordered it under your account.
Y'all.
That came from the Invicta store.
Word loyalty. Hey, Aries.
What up, John?
She didn't even look at the screen. She already knew what it was.
That's my boy.
Oh my gosh. She wants to see what's in the box.
I don't want to see. I know what's in the box because I ordered it.
Smitten said, I am loyal. Ed John Phone Guy, yes, it's our season. Oh, we got another Aries in here? Joy, when's your birthday?
Let's represent.
Oh my gosh, here we go. There's too many Aries. We cannot have 3 Aries in the same spot.
Represent.
No, you talking about a straight meltdown. That's why you were saying that earlier. She said, man, close. That's something my wife would have said, Joy. That's why I was laughing so hard. She said, close the whole shipping thing down. Boom. Get rid of it. Perfect time to reset and start those goals, dreams. Oh, okay. The 24th. You just passed. Well, happy belated birthday.
What's that?
Oh, so I'm about to open this one in.
Don't open nothing without my permission. You don't give me. You don't tell me what you gonna open a man. Now I'm gonna embarrass you because I'm gonna walk over just like this in a minute.
You don't embarrass me. Embarrass yourself.
I ain't gonna embarrass because I know what I look like when I'm fully dressed.
I can care less.
My hair is done.
I'm getting scared. Well, I wanna do an early birthday for DC.
See, that's why we're not gonna do it because you wouldn't think about me.
Smith just put a comment up there. Can I open a box?
Whichever one I choose to open. You cannot open that one. That's the one I want to open.
Okay, so I can open this one.
Yes.
All right, y'all. Yeah, boy. I got a question. Try to do. Don't know if you spoke in the chat, but what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on the Reserve Boat Zeus diamond quartz? I know it has a percentage of diamonds in there broken up into shards. I'm not against that one, bro. I'll actually
You supposed to be outside when you open it. You ain't wiped that inside of your
Well,
eye.
I didn't wipe it down.
If I get sick, I'm gonna kill you.
You gonna kill me?
If I get sick, yeah.
You can't say kill on YouTube.
You repeated it, so I must can say it.
No, I'm defending myself with the kill switch. You see how I put switch on the end?
Everywhere. If it ain't about
Hey, one of y'all. Hey.
they sleep.
Okay. What they sleep for?
Cause I work so mean job.
Oh my gosh, kids sleep.
What you need?
Bleach wipes.
When you go outside with it.
I know, have percentage of diamonds.
I know you wanna leave.
Yeah, I'm not against it, man.
To let you go.
I'm not against that.
If I had to beg, please.
Hey, bring me a bleach wipe.
I don't mind, cause it's right behind you.
Is it? I can't. No, that's not.
It is the Clorox bleach wipes. Tell me.
Where? That's too far. Hey, Tavon, could you come get this from me?
He may not want to be on camera like that.
Diamonds, cha-ching.
A girl's best friends.
Right there. Who agrees with that? White box, please. Thank you.
I ain't too proud.
Here, give me this stuff.
Be careful, because I only got a little of that left. And that's for when I go out in my car and stuff.
Okay.
If somebody wants to send me a bottle of Lysol.
All right, guys. Oh, shoot. I got this on my notebook. All right, guys. We're about to have an unboxing. This wasn't even scheduled for this
You
one.
want to put your gloves on? You just so inappropriate.
Am I inappropriate?
And I told you to open this stuff outside.
Hold up. I'm wiping the box down. Look, I got the bleach
That should have
wipe.
been done before. I see. You don't listen. Don't listen, my guy.
I'm hard-headed. Excuse me, y'all.
My God.
All right. So, got 2 bleach wipes. And I'm doing double duty. Making sure that we're safe. What you about to eat? Popcorn? Hey, give it up one time for the people that's in the room. We got Smitten. I call it Smitten by Invicta. Or Smitten by Llamas. Inside joke. We got John the phone guy.
Invicta Mike.
We got, I don't think Invicta Mike's here anymore. We got Bob Corn.
You just told me that not too long ago.
Well, that was earlier. I don't know if,
I got on there.
I don't know if he was in here still.
Still give it up.
All right, DC, look at your phone. LOL.
Hold on, whoever that is, I'm cooking.
She cooking right now. Are you gonna eat that last little piece of cornbread?
That ain't a piece of cornbread, so that was the first mistake.
Well, it looked like cornbread to me.
That's why
You gonna eat that?
Yep, that's my pancake.
All right. So we got an Invicta timepiece in here,
Yeah, it's a.
and this for
It looked like a little.
Wifey.
What's that spot on there?
I just rubbed off. That was the thing I just rubbed off.
How far?
And you guys can see at the same time, I've already cut it out the box and all that good stuff. So let's see what it is. Woo! We got an Akula.
And then you still defeats the purpose. You ain't got no gloves on, all the germs, and you don't
Oh
open
my
nothing
God.
else in my house.
Oh my gosh.
Don't, oh my gosh, and niggas. Oh well, people died from it. Y'all heard me. I said what I said.
Well, excuse her with her foolishness. All right. So we have the ladies Akula, y'all.
Okay, y'all funny and stuff.
People's Akula. I mean, people. The ladies Akula. Now let me see. Hey, do me a. You know.
Am I in there?
No. That little thing I be looking through. Can you get that from me? What number? That's all I'm getting to. Give me a second. You see that hair on the side?
Let me see that.
Can you see it? Hold up.
Don't say no numbers. Let me see. You know, I'm legally blind. You got it upside down. First turn around.
It's the number right there.
I know, but I don't read it upside down. I barely made the cut.
Oh, look. No, man, that'd have been dope if you'd got the last number. So she has number 265 out of 300.
What are you looking for?
Don't worry, I got it. Don't worry about it. 265 out of 300. And oh man, the keepers are different color. Okay. It's nice leather. Don't have to be sized. You feel me? Let me see. Any bugs inside the box are dead. It's probably been a week since last touch. Yeah. There's a couple bugs. Got the reserve logo on it. It has the actual What's that for? So, let's see if it'll focus. Jojo,
put my watch on your wrist.
I didn't. I'm gonna put your watch on.
I'm just letting you know.
I just set the date.
Okay. Just letting you know.
Okay, so the numbers, Joy. Basically, this is a number limited timepiece. It's one of the reserve models through Invicta, and they only made 300 of this watch. Play those numbers. 265. Hey. Yeah, man. So on the back, you got Invicta limited edition. You see the Invicta embroidered or genuine leather. Invicta on the other side, right there. Genuine leather. Man. Ah, it smells good. It smells like popcorn. I can't really smell it. It's a pretty nice watch, man.
That was stupid. That was stupid. You said it smelled like popcorn, but I can't really smell it.
I can't smell this. Is what I'm saying. The leather.
Oh, okay. What was it like?
Yeah, I couldn't smell the. I can't smell the leather.
What's
all right,
your
y'all.
ashy feet? You
So
open
that's
the other one.
So that's that, huh?
Open the other one and give me my watches. I ain't got time to be playing with you.
All right, guys. So we got another. This is a early birthday gift. And like I said, I didn't plan on doing this part. But let's go ahead and knock this out real quick. So let me be.
How many in there? Cause we made that's
Yeah, did you miss it, Tony?
That made me for dinner.
Wifey got the oh shoot. Wifey got the cooler. 265 out of 300.
Who was that? T-Wo?
No. Tony White.
Tony White. Look, Travis. Tony White.
I know, right? That's that Tony White. Man, that dude be so cool on that porch, boy. Hey, man, you be cool.
We're going to Tony White tomorrow for Sunday. We're going to go on the porch.
Oh, yeah, we're going to do the Tony... Hey,
Tony
man,
White
the
challenge.
Tony White challenge, man. Hey, who down for the Tony White challenge? You got to put on your nice outfit and go ahead and put your watch on.
Tell him to text you and we're going to make a video with
Hey, bro, I'm doing it tomorrow. I'm doing the Tony White challenge. No joke.
Have everybody text you and they video them and we can make a video.
Yeah. Hey, TJ. Oh, what's TJ's name? What is his new nickname?
TJ. Anybody about to be playing
Is he
this
still
with me?
Scope
Why
Break?
you having my hand sanitizer? I need that for work.
All right, y'all. So we're about to do a second unboxing. And could you guys please join me in saying happy birthday to my lovely wife, DC.
7 for Wednesday. We'll be on Wednesday.
We'll still do it again Wednesday, but I want to do the early happy birthday song for her. You ready?
So y'all don't sing.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Can you get that
Happy.
Nasty thing off of my table.
It's a bleach wipe.
And you just wipe germs on the bleach wipe.
Oh
Throw it
my
in the
gosh.
box. That's nasty.
Oh my gosh. Yep, thank you, Joy. She said happy birthday.
Thank you.
All right, so we're wiping the box down, being safe. We don't want Rona ruining this. And you got Mike on there, Smitten's on there. Happy birthday week for DC. And let's see what's in there. Ooh.
I mean, I know what it is.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you? Mm-hmm. So, on behalf of, is John still in here?
Maybe
And Smitten?
I don't know what it is.
Smitten, thank you so much. Hey, y'all. Booyah! This is for the birthday girl coming from Smitten and John the phone guy. Yeah!
I ain't got no clothes on to come in there. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, boy.
That was about
Uh-huh. That's you get for talking. That's you get for talking. Man, yeah, look at that.
This is my love to y'all. Thank you.
Listen, I'm going to tell you something. This is what happened when you join a family, man. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I'm going to give it to it so she can see it. Look at that, boy. Come on now. You can't get no better than that, man. And for those you guys, look, if you want to catch up on a replay or if you just coming in, if you watching, you know what I'm saying, just looking.
Front door. Oh, my goodness.
My wife just received a gift from Smitten by Invicta, which is in there. She put in there, surprise. You should see. Well, if she had her hair done, she'd be on camera right now. But like she,
hey,
yeah,
I'm looking like the sick and shut in right now.
Let me see.
Thank you so much.
That was hard.
My goodness.
That's hard.
Got tears to my eyes.
Hey, you know what's tight though?
Ooh,
White band. John sent me the white one last year.
I'm crying.
We matching. You just don't have it. What's some chicken? Mine's still better than yours.
Mine's is better. Yours
Mine's
is
better.
mediocre.
Mine's better. Mine's better than yours.
Thank you, Smith, and love you guys.
Let y'all see. That's an Invicta Sabakwa,
I'll
ladies.
grab my phone out the bedroom.
Yeah, boy. That rose tone with that blue face on
I
it.
got tears in my
That
eyes.
blue. Man, she's in here crying, Smitten. I told you. I told you, Smitten.
Set the towel on first.
Oh, she done burnt the towel. She's cooking. Man.
Oh my gosh.
So if you guys, hey, Captain Proton up in this boy. If you done snuck in, bro. I didn't even see you come in. So if you're not a part of the family, man, this is what happens, man. Like this, like her birthday is in a couple days from now. I knew this was coming, and I knew she was gonna be here, and I had something completely different planned. But the fact that I got the person, Smith, thank you so much for sending this and showing your love. The Invicta family is second to none. Second to none. I'm telling you, can't nobody outdo the Invicta family in here. Nobody.
Oh my goodness.
This girl can't get, she can't, man, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Just sandwich or something.
Hey, what's wrong with your face, boy? Let me turn to the side. You need to take care of your, just because we on a hiatus with this thing, you got to take care of yourself, man. Lotion yourself up, man.
Hold on.
Shut up. Shut up. So, you know, again, we had a unboxing birthday surprise. And you can't, I mean, that's what it is. I know the title, I know what the title says. Online purchasing. The problems and the woes, but there's always something good at the end. You know what I'm saying? And the beauty of this whole channel, the beauty that what is Invicta is stuff like that. It's having people that genuinely care about you within this community. There are many watch companies out there. There are many entities that sell stuff as far as retail. But as far as the community is concerned, man, I haven't seen one greater than this one. When I was in Chicago, I was a part of a Camaro club. And they were cool. We used to meet up every other weekend or something like that. We really didn't do too much. They did some events here and there, but it really didn't do too much. It didn't go too far. They still do have a Camaro club, which I think they do charity stuff. It has grown. But the Invicta family, the Invicta club, and all the other stuff, whatever you want to call it, second to none, man. It's some great folks in here. I know, man, Joy, like, and this is the thing that I love most about this. And it's not even just like receiving gifts, man. It's just the friendship, the family vibe, everything. Joy, if you get a chance, like once we clear all this stuff out and everybody, and our world is back to normal and we can't go on a cruise or have a land cruise, if you will, or whatever the case, whatever Invicta does next year, I will encourage anybody to come. Even if you're not a fan of Invicta, I will encourage anybody to come. Because this is what it is. I'm connected to Vic, Ray T, what's going on? I'm connected to all of you guys. We wouldn't even have this channel if it wasn't for Invicta. I'm gonna be 100. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my hobby. That's my passion to collect watches, collect Invicta watches. But like, man, I got so many people, so much love out of this. It's nothing like it, Joy. Nothing. I'm talking about nothing like it. And today, man, I was online after like getting all this research and stuff done, looking through all this stuff. At the end of the day, I don't want the people that collect Invicta watches within this community to be affected in a negative way, to where they like want to just disengage or want to just say, hey, I'm done with the company. I'm done with this because it's bigger. I give you a point. Anybody, you said, speak for yourself, Captain. Speak. I don't know what the comment was. The Invicta Club has the best weirdos in the world. And Bob said, speak for yourself. But you know what? Cap, Bob, everybody, man. Everybody plays a part in this whole thing. Everybody plays a part.
Mike leaving.
Mike gone. All right, Mike. I appreciate you, bro. Painting? Okay. Be safe, bro. I have been on, what was it? It's been 3 cruises, right?
3 Invicta cruises.
3 Invicta cruises.
It's totally different because you can compare our first cruise
to this last one.
I mean, our first ever cruise.
Well, we went. Okay, so we've been on.
It wasn't Invicta. We went somewhere else.
We went to 4. We went on Carnival Cruise Line 4 times, and the first time I could tell you this, the entire cruise, when we were gone for like 3 to 4 days, we spoke to maybe 4 or 5 people the whole time.
Nah, you was popular on that Carnival cruise.
Oh well,
Cosmel, because you wore that.
Oh, because of oh yeah. All right. So I won her a Pandora necklace. Got a gemstone and like a diamond studded watch and pin and some other stuff, right? And I won it. It was like some raffle I won, and he said the only way that I can get this, I would have to wear it and introduce myself to people. So I did that. So people knew who I was on the ship, but for the most part, we didn't talk to too many people. And we go on the Invicta cruise the very next year. I'm talking about, man, there was so many people we talked to, then we went again. So many people we talked to, and then we went again. And we all went to the same spot. We went right back to the Bahamas each time. Some people didn't come back to the Bahamas because they said, man, I don't want to go back to the Bahamas. I want to go. And that's their personal preference. But I'm going to tell you this. I would not trade it. Wouldn't trade it. They go back to the Bahamas next year. Guess who's going to be there? Yeah, boy. I'm going to be there, man, because of y'all. I got to come see y'all. I love partying with y'all. Y'all don't believe him. What?
You say you didn't talk to too many people.
I didn't talk to them. Well, like, okay.
Can I sneak in again?
The people that was in the thing at the time, yeah. I seen your hand. She trying to hide. She trying to hide. Vic, don't nobody ask you. Vic, get out of here. Nobody ask you.
Vic always better leave my Vic alone.
Oh, now he your Vic.
I told you that.
Here come John.
Hey, Aries stick together.
I ain't messing with you, man, whatever. Everybody said, no chance, DC, no chance. I got the whole squad. But that's all good, man, because that's what I'm here. That's what I love about it. And I enjoy it, and I will continue to promote it, and we will continue to grow. I think right now, y'all, let me see where we at. And I said we.
593.
We at 593, y'all. We at 593 with this channel. We growing on a regular basis. John is, that for me? Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. John is growing on a regular basis, man. Hey, John, and I will say this, hats off to you, bro, because that video, I watched it last night. You have gotten extremely detailed, man. Like, when you showed the watch, it was like, I saw some angles that you don't see really on Shop HQ. And I was like, oh, man, okay.
Because John is the best.
Man, I ain't got nothing but love for y'all, man. Do nothing but love, man. Do like, what do we do every day? And you know, I can't wait to get on here anyway. We can talk to our mouths. Oh. I got a single pancake, y'all. Mukbang. Trapping thing.
Got nuts in it.
She got pecans in this bad boy. No knife. All fork. This boy's smoking. Yeah.
Jealous of my lunch.
Got your
girl do a little something.
What you cooking? What's that? What did they call that?
Polish sausage.
No. Somebody called it on one of the mukbangs. They called it something else.
What's that Chicago stuff?
A pimp sausage or something like that. It was something she called it.
It's Tamika's. That's what it is.
Let me see.
Oh, I thought you could touch my food.
I ain't about to mess with your food. John, use laser photography. Only the Germans use.
I ain't got no hot dog buns.
Do you want? Hey, joy right now. My mouth is joyful right now. This is fire. See that? There's some steam coming. You see that steam coming off of it? Boy, whoo! I'm telling you what y'all would be dope, bro. Hey, we're doing it tomorrow. We get up. We're gonna go to the church in the morning, right here at my kitchen table.
I'm gonna say who going?
And I'm gonna get out there. I gotta see what I'm gonna throw on tomorrow. You know what? I think I'm gonna surprise you, bro. I'm gonna throw some shoes on I ain't had on in a long time.
Cheese first.
That look fire.
I know.
Let me see.
Can I? No.
No, I want to show the people.
I ain't finished.
Mukbang! Mukbang!
You gonna get mucked and banged in a minute. You keep hollering at me.
Right, that didn't sound right. My son walked in and was like, what is you talking about? Oh, and pancake. It's gone now, bro.
This morning breakfast.
It's from this morning. Wow. Woo! Feel good.
So extra black and lead.
All in my soul. Tony White challenge, yeah. Yeah, Smith, I'm trying to tell you, it was the best. So family, I've been on, and you guys been rocking with me. I'm Blair Christie. This is Ryan Johnson. So
Who said that? Vic or John?
Oh, Smith. Oh, no, Vic said that. Vic said it. Pancake. Well, I guess, yeah, it was only one, so pancake.
Right. There was several earlier.
It was way more than that earlier. That was what was left over. Let me see.
Why do you keep reaching your little
Because I want to show the people.
muttly hands out?
Why I gotta be Muttley? You see how she disrespect me? I don't like it.
Oh my God.
Let me see. Yeah, look at that, boy. Ooh, sausage.
Don't do that.
I was smelling
Don't
it.
put your nasty nose by my food. Give me my plate. Come on, you playing because you on YouTube like you don't know. You know the rules and regulations of this relationship.
So here's the deal.
I don't play.
Here's the deal.
Put
When
your
you-
nasty snortle nose by my food.
Whatever, man. I'm not even gonna explain it, y'all.
It's
This
not explained. You're wrong.
I'm wrong. Did you put pepper on that?
No.
Okay. Are you hungry?
No, I'm not. I was just asking him a question.
Jeez, can we eat in peace?
No, you can't eat in peace.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's a hot dog. Yeah, that boy, Joy. No, I do. I put pepper. Oh, pepper. Hey, has anybody put pepper on their popcorn before?
I put hot sauce.
Hot sauce. I've done that before, but you know, whatever.
Jeez, horrible. That's what
I just like. I mean, she hating on me right now.
You want a bite?
No, I'm good. I just ate the
keep
pancake.
looking at our food. Like, let us.
You should mukbang real quick.
I'm not. My hair is mukbang.
Well, give it to Tavon so he
No,
can.
y'all not playing with my food. He can mukbang what he eating.
Don't we want to see no popcorn?
Nobody wants to eat.
You created that
That's good. Real good.
Tortillas. When I make them.
tortilla. Hey, so y'all, we're gonna do a.
Cooking.
She's gonna start swinging quick. Man, hey, let me see. Give me that up there.
What?
The
This?
the goldfish. Best snack ever. Best snack. Especially like when you get done with doing YouTube shows, get you that. Get you some water or some lemon water. Good to hook, man. Good to hook. Hey, well, we got like a couple minutes. Anybody, 5 minutes. Anybody got any questions on today's topic? Because you guys sat and rocked with me about the whole thing with this company. I think the ending result was Joy told me to, I guess, destroy the whole company, start over. So I guess that's going to be the end result for this. Going to feel that elbow to the ear like, oh, bro. I'm going to tell you something. We put raisinets in your popcorn? Okay. I ain't never had that before. That's different. I ain't never had that before. Sweet and salty. That's probably fire too. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere. Our state has deemed us to, like, we're supposed to be wearing masks as we go outside, and they limited the way we move around. It trapped my comment. Rico. What? What you say?
He can't say it.
Yes, you can.
No, he can't. Listen. No, he can't.
Oh, okay. Yum. All right. So anyway, end result is, if you haven't purchased your Invicta watches, for those of you guys that are new to Invicta, I highly recommend getting it, and not just so much for the timepiece, because the timepiece would be nice, be lovely to have, be pretty. Like, and I didn't even do the watch of the day. I went this whole time, didn't even do like what's on the wrist, Russian diver with the cage on it. That comes off. Matter of fact, Joy, since I know that you are new, hold on, I'm gonna just take it off. Say what? I know, man. Like, I'm getting abused over here.
Are you?
I am.
Are you?
You are abusing me.
Really?
You are.
Word?
You are. Hold up. I gotta make sure, before I show this, I gotta make sure my date's right. The date's right, Vic. If you on here, you would think my New York would as well. Ooh, 114,000. Okay, so Joy, if you still there, this lever right here pulls to the side, and that whole cage comes out. And now you got a whole different watch, whole different look to the watch. So you don't have to rock that cage. Take the cage and put it off to the side. So this is my watch of the day. Russian diver, Swiss made, boy, on the strap. Some people don't like the strap. They much rather have this. When I seen the comments, they much rather have this on a bracelet, but it's comfortable and it works for me. The keepers keep this thing, and I like the keepers. Yes, he's hungry. Yeah, man, I am hungry. No, I'm cool. That pancake did me. That pancake did me. Yeah, pretty nice watch. So if you're not after one more comment. Yeah, after one more comment, bro. I did not just change it. I was having a hard time trying to get it open. I couldn't get my fingernail underneath it.
Sure.
You know how I had to pull the crown out and everything, dude. This thing, little, hey. Y'all just saw. Ain't nobody think about you, Vic. Nobody. But you and your buddy over here.
Sure.
Anyway. So if you're not down with the Invicta family, man, purchase you a watch on Shop HQ. Don't worry about it, man. Buy it and forget all about it, man. You will be taken care of by family. If you see somebody in here, because you got Tony White, you got Rico, Vic, John the phone guy, Smitten. Everybody take care of you. Everybody in here. Joy, I know that you had an idea for some stuff. We haven't talked yet, Joy. We need to chat about that. What's that?
Trump talking.
What are you talking about?
I don't know, just cut it on.
Smart mouth, man. She got a smart mouth.
You dumb?
I didn't call you dumb. I just said.
I had a smart mouth. I said, what do you want it to be done?
No, I didn't say it was to be dumb. I just.
You said I have a smart mouth. So you want my mouth to
Oh. So this is the month of Aries. So if you have an Aries in your house, man, stay safe. Stay safe.
Represent them.
Be careful what you
Throw
say
it up.
and how you touch and how you do stuff, man, because it could come back to bite you.
Could come back to hunt you. You're right.
You walking through here like you hard or something.
Wait till Wednesday. Y'all gonna see a new Travis on Wednesday, y'all.
Y'all ain't gonna see. I'm not even posting.
We're videoing
I'm not
Wednesday.
videoing on Wednesday. I am not coming up on
You
Wednesday.
ever show these?
No.
Veggie chips.
These are veggie chips, y'all. Pretty good.
Chicken feed with veggie crisp.
Chicken feed with veggie crisp. Chicken feed.
Feed.
Oh, chicken peas. Okay. Chickpeas, y'all. Chickpeas. Thanks, Mike. We our best we can. I saw your knuckles just came in there.
I know.
You see, years later, the revenge is Stone Cold, sir. Oh. We was just talking about Stone Cold, too, a couple days ago.
John.
Yeah, you know it's John.
That's the best. See, that's why Stone Cold is my friend. That's the best person ever. See? I almost took your head out.
Oh, somewhere, man. You made me bite my tongue, man. Dang. Got it, boy. I'm not about to pour this all over my shirt, though. I ain't about to do all that. Hey, Coors Light, hit me up, man. If you need a hype, man, you need somebody to promote, your boy Trap Vision, man. I'm right here for you, boy.
This is stupid.
Hey, Coors Light. You about to open it? You don't be wasting my beer?
Ready, Stone Cold?
Oh man, I wish y'all could have saw this. She actually did it. Oh man, I wish you could have got that on tape, man. She actually cracked it open. It spilled all over her. You crazy. Can you drink beer on YouTube? Are there any guidelines against that? I'm trying to, like, I don't know. Your woman is touching your money. Your money maker, sir. Man, I guess. I know, right, Rico? She straight uppercut me right in the chin, bruh.
Nothing love. My gown with us this time.
So,
Man, we gotta go to GFS.
do we?
I need some Grippo.
I'm not going off for no chips. She want to go out in the danger. The invisible enemy is out there. I'm not going.
You see, I had to burp too. That beer made me burp. Whew.
Yeah, I'm not gonna drink it on YouTube and ban me forever. I guess you can. I don't know. Food is one thing. I don't think you can drink. They be like you
If
drink.
you probably pour it in a cup or something, you know.
Well,
You missed it, Tyvon. I just
she did the Stone Cold.
beer all over.
She actually cracked it open. And
Want to see it again?
No, don't play with my beer. You already spilled it on the floor and everything.
That's your last one too.
No, you can't be messing with that. All right, family. Hey, check this out. I appreciate everybody. Smitten. You
My
number
girl,
one.
your
Hey,
girl.
you number one. You number one. You number one. John, you already know. Vic,
Vic, we love you guys.
man, nothing but love, man. So this is the longest 30 minutes ever. Yeah, I know it was. We got get out of here. Go touching my stuff.
Why you jumping? I'm cleaning up your
No,
mess.
because you already uppercutted me, man. Rico saw it. Captain Photon saw it.
Rico really didn't see it. He was dreaming.
No, Rico.
If you're dreaming-
Rico saw it.
He didn't see it.
He did see it.
He didn't see it.
Yeah.
Rico didn't see it.
You hear this? You hear this? Anyway, family, I appreciate you, man. Nothing but love and admiration, man. Until the next time, man, y'all be safe. Make sure if you have shipping problems, man, call the company. And if that don't work, go to your local news station and put them on blast. Hold them accountable, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, with that being said, it's your boy Trap Vision 3D. I'm out of here, man.
Deuces.
Deuces. If this thing want to stop.